Christy, Woman Jeka, everyone. What is the image of a teacher in early childhood education settings? Depending on who you ask, you may get multiple different answers. To a mother, caregiver for their children. To someone in the industry, a teacher, educator, and a guide. To another, a lowly qualified job. Goodfellow mentioned, although the roles of early childhood educators are significant, we have been described as caregivers or babysitters or nannies. So the image of a teacher depends on the job that it comes with, but also the image it has in the society. For other jobs, qualification that demands respect have clear qualification. If you want to be a doctor, go to medical school. If you want to be a lawyer, go to law school. But what about teachers? The common perception of the industry was a low entry to barrier for income. Nowadays, to start working in the industry, at least you need to enroll in the course to start your career. To be a qualified teacher, it requires higher education and teacher registration. Compared to 10 years ago, our perception of profession changed a lot. But I feel that the image of teachers has much to improve to influence how teachers can engage in advocacy and activism. Noting's claimed, particularly female educators tend to underrate their own professionalism as being uneducated. What we need is for us to feel empowered and be proud of who we are, that we are more than caregivers. In fact, we are facilitators, educators, guides, and that we know what we are doing. To do this, I believe that teachers need to improve our standards of services with more qualified positions, better leadership, and innovative and pioneering early education. With action, the image of teachers in society will start to change and we'll feel more proud to advocate our own industry. In turn, this will feed a positive cycle in perception of our profession, quality of education and care. Morse also stated, educators have devalued their professional identity for long. To overcome this, I believe we need to have wide engagement with community and other professions to achieve activism within our industry. For example, whilst working as an early childhood teacher in a long-day care service, I was really surprised at the daily amount of food waste in childcare facilities. Did you know that food waste fills nearly 30% of the average waste bin of a typical childcare center? I'm not lying. Check the EPA research. According to a study, 1/3 of African children are still starving, and that starvation accounts for half of all child deaths in Africa. Whilst we consume excessive amount of food, nearly 60 million children in Africa do not have enough food to survive. I feel responsible that we should find a better solution to the wider communities. I encourage my colleagues to take the leftover food home, creating warm farm and compost pile to facilitate into our education, provision of leftover food to homeless groups. As a result, by influencing better change into society through activism, we'll feel empowered and value our professional identity. Thus, feeding this into enhanced image and creating a positive cycle. I feel that we need to feel pride in our job and be supported by various groups, whether it be leadership or the union or the government, to set a good example to children that positive activism can come from within. I believe the image of the teachers needs to change from within ourselves. This is reference. Thank you.